What up, folks? It's your boy PJ reppin' Playin Wit CoC, and I've got the next war recap for you. We were matched up against an Asian clan. They put up a good fight, but we pulled away in the end. I'll show you what they did here. A lot of 2-star attacks on our upper Town Hall 9s, and then they 3-starred the bottom portion. I have several really nice attacks to show you. We're going to start with Sackett versus their number 7. Sackett is bringing a Stoned GoHo. This is his attack of choice. I see him use it. He's used it frequently. He's going to start with bringing 2 golems here on the bottom left. You'll notice on the bottom left, there in between the 2 archer towers, there's a hole in the base. Same on the bottom right, there's another hole. So he's dropping his 2 golems, breaking them in there. He's got his archer queen behind them, and then if you look at that little hole, that's where he's going to drop his 3rd clan castle golem. There it goes. He's got the jump for them, and he sends his barbarian king in there behind. He's got the clan castle troops coming out. Sackett, I'm not sure. I guess he still has his dark spell factory under construction because he brought a lightning spell for them, and he's just going to be patient, let his kill squad, those high level heroes, do work, clear out that part of the base. Now he dropped 1 little troop there on the bottom right to pre-trigger the bomb, and now is sending in his hogs, sending in just a few on each defense. Looks like about 4 on each. And then 1 heal. He only has 2 heals, so he has to be pretty careful with them. You see on the top he brought 1 giant and then 3 or 4 hogs on each defense. He's not, he's holding off on the heal until they work their way into the interior, and now he's got the heal down for them. They're going to work their way down to the last remaining defenses. He still has his archer queen up, which is helping him clean up those bottom right defenses that the hogs he deployed from that side missed, and now it's clean up. So pretty sweet job. If he had a poison spell instead of that lightning, he would have completely obliterated this base. And that's going to be interesting to see how people use that in the future. I have another attack where you'll see that effect as a better example of that effect. The next one is Chow versus the enemy number 8. Chow is bringing a Shattered GoHo. I like this attack because there's a here at the bottom part there are 3 spots for potential giant bombs. None of them are directly next to each other, but still that's a pretty big area where hogs may path and set off multiple bombs at once. And I like how Chow handled that. He was probably figuring that if he sends all his hogs in from the top left or top right, they'll start to consolidate by the time they reach the bottom and potentially all hit those big bomb spots at once. So instead of that, he's going to send them in from the bottom right with a nice spread. So bottom left and bottom right all along that bottom part of the base. He knows some of them are going to get hit by bombs, but he's trusting that they'll spread out enough that some will make it through. That's what happens. Quite a few of them die, but a decent portion of the hogs make it through. He still has his archer queen alive on the left side. His hogs are working their way up through the middle of the base. He still has 1 heal, so even though the hog count is pretty tight, with the archer queen being up and having that 1 heal, he's going to have enough firepower to get through. They're going to finish off with those defenses on the top right, and then they have 1 cannon to take care of. Oh, actually, they have another cannon remaining there on the right, and he's got probably 6 hogs, maybe 7 left, so that's going to be enough. And he has wizards sprinkled along the perimeter, and of course the Archer Queen, level 24 Archer Queen, still up. She's gonna she's going to be a big assist in cleaning up the rest of the base. So the enemy Barbarian King just went down. Looks like Chow has 5 hogs left standing and several troops for cleanup. I'll speed this one up as the troops move their way up to the top, and then they come back down to finish off that clan castle, and 3-star. Very nice. Next one I'm going to show you is CoC versus the number 14. I'm pulling this one. You know, a lot of the attacks since the update have been hogs. I think, you know, most people are waiting to get their Dark Spell Factory upgraded to haste before, you know, we start experimenting around with dealing with the 2 air sweepers. But CoC decides to go at this base anyway. They do have 2 air sweepers. They're not maxed out or anything. Even so, kind of a daunting proposition. But he has a poison spell instead of a lightning, which means he has 3 rage spells instead of 2. So he's bringing his Shattered GoHo from, his 2 golems from the top. His Archer Queen, he really should have got 2 air defenses out of this, but the Archer Queen decides not to cooperate. She's going to take a little stroll along the right side of the base, but CoC's Barbarian King comes down, takes care of the enemy Archer Queen, takes out 1 air defense, and now CoC has 3 hounds and 3 rages to deal with the rest. So he sends his hounds in. 2 of them are there on that bottom left air defense. The air sweeper is targeting that hound, so it's negating the effect against his loons. His loons get to move in there, take out the air sweeper, and then move their way down to the air defense. In the meantime, on the right side, he has 1 hound occupying that air defense. He has loons dealing with the air sweeper, but he has a rage that assists there. And then finally, to get all the troops up to the last air sweeper, to the last air defense, he has 1 more rage, which before the dark spells, he wouldn't have had that rage, and as a result, he barely got his last group of loons up to the final air defense. They took it out. Now he has a good amount of pups for cleanup, and 1 loon goes down now to the Seeking Air Mine, but that's okay. He probably has 10 or 12 pups there to finish the cleanup. So, I thought that was a nice demonstration of the type of loon attacks we can expect in the future. Maybe we're going to see a poison spell with a jump, 2 rages, and 2 hastes, or if there's dragons or loons or valks in the clan castle, we'll see some other combination, maybe some extra clan castle kill troops and 3 haste spells instead of the poison. We'll just have to see, but I'm gonna have fun watching the strategies develop. The last one I'll show you is an attack against a Town Hall 8. We have Maximus III going after the enemy number 26. Maximus is bringing 2 golems and hogs against this fairly spread out base. So he's got a giant going in to get the clan castle lure. He's going to bring him over to the right hand side and take him out with a poison spell. He also has witches in the clan castle, which is smart because he has the 2 golems, so he wants to have those skeletons running around, taking out defenses, taking out trash buildings, etc. There goes 2 golems, 1 for the bottom right segment, 1 for the top right segment, with wizards backing him up. He only has level 4 wizards and a level 5 BK. but that's okay. He has them, a nice little spread there. He's pouring in some wall breakers. All the defenses are tied up on his golems, so the wall breakers are going to work their way through and open it up to the middle of the base. Now he's got a clear path for his Barbarian King and Witches and Wizards to assist in the middle, and now he pours in his hogs from the bottom part. They're gonna make their way up through that little bottom section, take out those two archer towers, and then with the assist of a heal, move their way into the middle of the base where all his troops are converging. Pretty sweet. The hogs are making their way over to the left side while his kill squad is handling that middle section as the hogs make their way up to the top with the assistance of the wizards and skeletons. They're rapidly taking they rapidly cleared out that middle part of the base. He dropped his last heal there on the top, and as they step out of the heal, they have three defenses to deal with, and only two that can really hurt them. Those two cannons. One of them went down. They knock out that mortar, and the last cannon is about to go down. I think he has 4 hogs left, maybe 5. Both witches up. 2 or 3, looks like 3 wizards. So he's going to have enough firepower and enough time to finish the cleanup. So Maximus, sweet job with the 2 golem GoHo on a Town Hall 8. I don't see it all the time. So really sweet. And everybody, good job developing the use of the poison spell and developing those strategies. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys next time with our next war wrap.